Good morning everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and today we are in Galle, or Galle if you speak Sri Lankan. And today we're going to walk around the fort. So there's a big fort here and we're going to walk around all the walls, all the way around the outside, and I thought I would show you a little bit. So it's currently 8:30, so I'll let you know when we finish what time it is so we can kind of see how long it takes to walk around the whole thing. I'm thinking probably about an hour, maybe something like that. We are starting at the clock tower, but I really want to kind of show you around. I've also got my camera so I can insert some photographs and kind of show you what it's like to walk around here if you ever come here, or even if you don't get a chance to come here, at least you can feel like you visited a little bit as well. So let me start off by showing you this view. So this is the clock tower, maybe not the best lighting because the sun is just behind it, but there's the clock tower here and you can see the fort runs all the way over there to the water and all the way up here as well. I'll give you a quick look up there and then we'll get going around. Okay, so the clock tower is now on my right and you can see the old town there. You can just about see a church in the background there, another one here. You can see these kids playing on the wall. And I love how there's different layers to the wall as well. So there's different kind of sections. And this is the bit where you come in, you drive in or walk in. And then this side there's the cricket ground. And then behind there is the town. And then here you can see there's cannons and there's these kind of, is it called a turret? I haven't spoken about castles and forts in a while. And then if we look this side, this is a posh hotel in front here. You can see again the big walls of the fort and lots of greenery, lots of grass, and obviously the ocean back there. Okay, so that's where I just was, over there by the clock tower. And this space here is where they have festivals, music festivals, things like that. There's been a couple of things going on the past couple of days and I think they're now building something else. So this would be a great viewing point if you want to kind of see what's going on without actually going inside. And we're currently walking up towards this part of the wall. So here they have a model replica of what the walls looks like. So we came in here. This is where the clock tower is and I quickly showed you there, and we're now stood there. So if you look at how big the wall is, it's actually quite huge. So it's going to take us quite a while to walk around, so I'm going to have to get going before it gets too hot. But yeah, there's lots of different buildings here. There's lots of churches and Buddhist temples, church, schools, shops, hotels. Okay, and then this is the view over this side and we've just got ocean. There you can see it's the hotel, and then down here there's rocks and trees and a tiny bit of beach. So as you walk downstairs from that section up there, you can see there's more grass. There's the clock tower again and these buildings, and this is where you get to see actually the size of the fort and the path as well. There's palm trees and then there's these gorgeous blue waters down here. So just walk down those steps and you can begin now to see the walls and the different heights of the fort. And looking around here you can see the fishermen on the rocks there. And as we walk down here you can see the fort walls there jut out a little bit, so we're going to go up there and have a look at the views. So we've now come to the top of that little bit that sticks out and you can see the walls there. You can also see the little beach down here and this crystal clear gorgeous water. So the water is out, the tide is low at the moment, so we've been sat here watching that bird fishing. You can see it's got bright blue wings, it's incredible. And then we've also been watching the eel that's over there. Can you see it moving? This is a great spot for nature watching, especially when the tide is out. So there's beaches down there, and then I'm kind of just going to show you down here so you can see all of the rocks and all of the water. It's like panoramic views of just, I don't know, you just get like a bird's eye view of it all. It's amazing. Okay, we need to carry on because it's already been half an hour and we have not done much of the wall at all. So let me show you what we're looking at now. So that's where we just were, up there on the edge looking over the water. Again, you can see here that you get a better view from up there because here you kind of get the reflection of the water, of the sky, sorry, but there's the beach And all of these rocks. Oh, it's so lovely and so peaceful. And then there's another beach there. Okay, let's have a walk up here and see the views from up here. So again, that's where we just were. We've walked all the way over here and you can see the beach a little bit better here. And these incredible views. Let's walk over here because I came here the other day and I know these rocks are particularly beautiful. Jeremy has just spotted a turtle, so I'm going to try and film it if I can. This guy's just turned up. I'm pretty sure he's about to go scuba diving and fishing. Hopefully not for turtles. Okay, so we've now arrived at this bit, which was built by the Dutch in the 17th century to mount cannons on top to protect themselves against armies, I guess. Okay, so now the wall looks like this, so it's a little bit lower. There's a path that we can walk down, which is lovely, and then there's the water next to us. And what's actually quite beautiful is that the coral is keeping the waves away, so this section is so calm and still, and you can see lots of fish, and then all the waves are breaking at the coral. So it's a beautiful part to come and walk down and maybe even sit and read a book. Okay, so I have no idea how the kids got down to the beach, but I'm here for it. I love it. It's now about 9:30. We spent about an hour and we're currently about halfway through, so we're going to have to speed up a little bit because it's going to start getting warm. But I hope you're enjoying this tour of looking around the walls. Let's keep going. So I just said I have no idea how they got down. Well, there's stairs here, so you can actually go down and enjoy the beach. I had no idea. We haven't been to this part of the wall yet. So there's a family down there, so they must have just walked around on the rocks to get around, but oh, it's so beautiful. Definitely worth a visit if you're ever in Sri Lanka. Okay, we're going to have to come back here for sure another day. So if you come here, maybe bring your swimming stuff and a mask and a snorkel so you can go snorkeling. Okay, so that's the beach over there where you can swim. But we've now come to the next section with these, again, incredible views. Beautiful clean ocean, crystal clear waters and panoramic views. Okay, so we've made it to the lighthouse. I've seen photographs of this on Instagram, you might have seen the same. So this is where everybody gets their cute Instagram pictures. Lovely views, let's go and see it close up. So there's more cannons protecting the city. And we're now walking up to the lighthouse there behind. So we're at the lighthouse, and directly behind the lighthouse there's steps to go down, and there's a beach with trees as well in the shade, so you can come in the morning. I would not recommend being here midday, but you can come for a swim, so I think we might add this to our morning routine now. It's lovely. Walking down this part of the wall, lots of greenery, lots of palm trees and grass and things like that, and then also shops and hotels and things on the left. We have also got our umbrellas up because it is so hot, so I definitely recommend getting an umbrella whilst you're here or bringing one with you to protect you from the rain, but also the sun. It does a good job of kind of keeping the sun off you and keeping you a little bit cooler, even though I am sweating. So if you get onto the beach from behind the lighthouse there, you can see there's some more kind of wild private areas here. A little bit more natural, let's say, with leaves and things like that. But it's a great place to come and sit and read a book, or just chill out and be on your own, go for a swim, that kind of thing. It's beautiful. Okay, so that's the beach I just showed you. And then over this way is something called Secret Beach. So again, I'm not sure how that man got down there, but anyway, it's lovely. You can see we're getting closer to the town now. You can see the city in the background. Okay, so at this point you can't walk down the walls, you have to walk down the street. There's the police barracks and it's actually really beautiful, so it's not a problem, but it just means that you can't walk actually along the city walls. So just down from up there is Court Square, where there's lots of parking, and then in front of us here is the Maritime Museum, that big yellow building. So there's something going on here. I'm not sure if it's a wedding or a funeral, so I'm not going to film too long in case I'm being disrespectful, but there's lots of people here. Okay, so this is the Maritime Museum, and you can walk through there to go to the fishing market, to go to some beaches, to see the fishermen, things like that. But we're actually going to carry on up here and go back onto the wall. There's a beautiful church here. This is All Saints Church in Galle, so just taking a quick photo of that. But we are actually going to head over this way and try and get ourselves back on the wall for the last little section. So we're now back on the wall, continuing round. We have nearly finished, so hang on so you can see the whole tour. But if we look over this way, there is the Dutch Reformed Church of Galle, which I think is really pretty as well, how the roof is like that. Right, let's keep going. So continuing on the wall, there's more cannons, and we are getting closer and closer to the city, so we're nearly finished. Just one little section left to show you. Okay, so there you can see the clock tower again, where this all started. I'm going to show you up here. Okay, so we were just over there. You might be able to see the white church that I showed you. And if you come up onto this section, you can see the fisher boats and also the fish market. So had you gone through the doors of the Maritime Museum, you will have come out here and you can buy some fresh fish from the local fishermen that went out last night and came back this morning. And then there you can see the city of Galle. And there's another one of these model replicas. This time it's got the lighthouse, I nearly forgot the word, and also the clock tower there. So you can see this one's a little bit in better shape. And there you can see the clock tower behind. And then we can see again the cricket field and the city behind and the church and things like that. And of course more cannons to protect the city from invaders. Okay, so we are back at the clock tower, which means it is the end of today's video. It is currently about 10:20, almost 10:30, so it's taken us 2 hours to walk all the way around. I mean, obviously bear in mind that I was getting videos for you guys, I was also getting photographs, we were looking at turtles, but we could have easily spent longer if we went swimming, went on the beaches, things like that. So I think at least 2 hours to walk around is reasonable. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you back here very soon for more of my travel content. Have a wonderful day. Bye!